Hello, friends. I don't really have much going on tonight. I don't have much content to share, so I just thought I would needlepoint for a few minutes and maybe talk through it. If you've been around for my violet canvas saga, I have been trying to get past this area where I had colored this in with some Sharpie marker because I just don't like it and it's made it actually a little bit more challenging to see my stitches. So I've taken a little bit of a detour. I made that proclamation that I was really going to focus on getting past this spot. I made that proclamation and then I downloaded a digital chart for a Diet Coke can and I painted that canvas, and then I started working on that canvas and promptly ran out of my sparkly fiber. So I need to run to the Needlepoint store. Hopefully tomorrow I can get that fitted in, but I'm at a stall at this point on that. So then, if you give a mouse a cookie, I moved on to work on my little Kansas City Stitch It angel. And so it's so potato chippy, honestly. It's just a little bit here and a little bit there. And so it's coming along really, really quickly, which makes me want to work on it, which is great, but it's made me stall a bit on this. So I had a conversation with myself, and I often have to manage myself. And so I said to myself that I needed to get a little bit of this done before I jump back to that little Stitch It canvas. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to try to get a few inches, good grief, a few rows of the black filled in on this canvas so that I can earn the right to work on something that's a little bit more, motivating, I guess, a little bit more of a quick hit type project. I can tell that I want to start something. I get this where if I'm anxious or thinking about stuff at work, or I'm looking for a dopamine hit, honestly. And so I often will start something new. That's just, I bounce around from thing to thing, and eventually I get those things finished, but I don't really focus on one project for very long. I just tend to, I need a lot of different things to motivate me, honestly. But over time, I get a lot done, just not in a row. I don't work on one thing over, pretty much. I'm not a monogamous, I used to say a monogamous knitter. I'm not a monogamous knitter. I'm not a monogamous crafter in general. So all of that to say, I am just trying to whip out a little bit of this black background so that I can get past the point of these little black stitches, and then I will also be able to move on to some of the color work, which is, the exciting stuff. So that's how I motivate myself. I will just do a bit of the background for a while, then dabble in some color work, and then go back to the background for a while. So that's what I'm working on. And I do have a knitting project that I ordered a kit, and so it's on its way for a little stuffy, I think it's a pig, I can't remember. It's from Susan B. Anderson, and her kits just suck me in every time. They're so adorable. And do I need a hand knitted pig? No, of course not. But sometimes I do like to knit on toys, just because there's a lot that goes on, lots of increases and decreases and lots of shaping. So I haven't done one in a while. And so I have that kit on its way. So once that comes, I'll be able to cast on for that. That will probably get me excited again for something. So that's it. I'm just continuing to work on this needlepoint, and I appreciate you coming along if you're still here. Thanks. Have a good night.